Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. It's your friendly neighborhood of Farmer Raznac. And today we are on Hutan Pantai. Hutan Pantai, it is the Southeast Asian or East Asian map for Farming Simulator 25. We're going to be finding all 25 of the collectibles on the map. Hutan Pantai. So I looked up the translation of Hutan Pantai, and let me just say, depending on where you look, if you look at Indonesian, Malay, some other languages, it translates to like coastal forest or beach forest, etc. along those terms. Go ahead and look up the Japanese translation of Hutan Pantai to English, and you come up with, I'm just not going to say it. You'll have to look it up on your own. And let me know what you think in the comments. Okay, we're on Hutan Pantai. I have my explorer's outfit on. I mean, look at this. This is just super fly. Okay, so just to show you, we're going to start out here at the temple, because what I wanted to say is, as you find the collectibles on the map, they're going to spawn up here on top of this temple, and we will come back and I will show you that later. This is one of the build projects for FS25, and I completed this by cheating, and let me just say, this thing is ridiculous. This is absolutely ridiculous to build. If you build this without cheating, you are the GOAT. That's all I'm going to say. All right, let's find our first collectible. To start our journey, we are going to work just like in the last video. We're going to kind of work in a clockwise direction, starting down here at the starting farm. This is the farm you started, and there's going to be a few collectibles down there. We're going to work our way around the map. We kind of have to jump around a little bit down around the map, and we're going to finish here in town. So that is the plan for the collectible hunt. So the first one, what we're going to do is we're just going to travel to Farmland 34. Go ahead and visit that. We'll pull up our little mini map. Once you've spawned to Farmland 34, you're going to run south and east down to the coast from Farmland 34. I have fast running on, so yes, it is cheating. You're going to kind of do your super jump down here to the edge of the coast, and this is what we were looking for. These are the magical farm balls. That's right. Farm balls on Hutan Pantai. And if you look up the Japanese translation of Hutan Pantai, it comes back, I'm not going to say it, it makes the concept of finding balls even funnier. All right, here is our first one at 6/37/1962. 6/37/1962. Local legends say the mythical farm balls are hidden in this area. Will you be the first to collect all 25? You found a farm ball. There are 24 more. $10,000 each. 25 of them will be $250,000. That is our first one. Again, I'll show you here on the map. Field 34, down here in this little corner right there. Coordinates 6/37/1962. All right, on to the next one. Collectible number 2 can be found the easiest way by fast traveling to field 33, and then you're going to go south and west. Sorry, I had to orient myself. Southwest down to this little land nodule that is sticking out there at the bottom, and on the tip you're going to find it. So fast travel to field. No, I don't want to buy the land. Fast travel to field 33. And like I said, you're going to head south and west over the river and through the woods. You're going to find this little temple right here on this little outcropping of land. And then you're going to go off to the little end here. And I think it's, if I remember right, it's like down here somewhere. In a few, oh yeah, right here. So sorry, you find the temple, you jump off the cliff, and down here near the water, which this is so cool. Just with the light, this is just so neat. I don't know. I love it. I love the water and the rocks. It's just really cool. All right, your next collectible, here it is. 25/2002, 25/2002, 23 to go. I won't get distracted. Collectible number 3 can be found easily by fast traveling to field 29, and then you're going to go up this cliff. Here's field 29, starting farms over there. Here starting farms here. Here's field 29. You're going to go up this cliff, and there's going to be a little like gazebo, temple. I don't know what they're called. Pagoda, whatever the official term is. And then you're going to go inside of this pagoda. And to your right, underneath the little bench area, you will find your next collectible, 318-1596, 318-1596, 22 to go. Our next collectible can be found pretty easy at one of the gas stations. Here is the main farm gas station at the corner of 2, 3, 8, and 7. There is a gas station there you can visit. And then you will find the collectible to that right over here. So here you're looking at the choose and go. You're going to go to the left of the building. Behind the blue barrels at 9, 12, 11, 19. 9, 12, 11, 19. You will find your next ball. There we go. The next one is not too far from our previous location. Right here was the gas station that we were at. You're going to fast travel to field 3, and then you're going to run towards this little bridge, which is to the north and west of field 3. You'll find this irrigation canal, which this stuff is so cool looking. You can follow this irrigation up underneath the bridge. There's a little waterfall, little thing here. And then underneath the bridge, right here where the creek is, again, northwest of field 3, right here, you're going to find 682-832, our next farm ball, 682-832. Next one up, you're going to fast travel. Here was our last location. You're going to fast travel to field 38. Go ahead and visit there. And you're going to head directly north of the field, and you're going to find like these rice paddies, like this terraced area kind of here. You can see like these rice paddies or rice terraces, whatever you want to call them. And in this top one up here, you're going to find your next little farm ball. That is at 193,707. I'll show you on the map right here, 193,707. Our next few are actually going to be right here, close to here. So grab that one. 19 to go. All right, the next two, we're going to do two in this little segment. The next two would be easiest to fast travel to the restaurant right here in this little town on the map. And then from the restaurant, you're just going to kind of go down the hill. The first one is behind this house. So you're going to go behind the first house. You're going to jump down, and you can kind of see the Pokeball right here. So there's the restaurant. You spawn, come behind this house, jump down to the first house. You'll find this I call it Pokeball, this farm ball at 277,560. Got that one, 18 to go. And then you're just going to continue south and east, jumping down the houses until you get to the next house. It's one more step down. You're going to keep heading south, kind of south and east from our first Pokeball, and you're going to jump down to this final little spot right here. If you needed to know, it's a house that looks like this with all the windows. Again, there's really not a landmark close to here. They're just kind of hidden in town. Look, soccer ball. Can we pick it up? Oh yeah, we can. Boop. We can't throw it, but there's a soccer ball. This one, 322,612, 322,612. We'll grab it. I'll show you right here on the map. Maybe if it does, I need saving. So restaurant, our first Pokeball was here. Second one was right here at this house. 322,612. The next one is much easier to find. You're going to fast travel to field or property number 58. You're going to turn south and west, and you're going to go southwest from where you spawn in field 58. This one's just in the woods. What you're going to find is a stump kind of up on top of this hill. Keep going. There you go. And you can see our little farm ball on this little wood stump on the top of the hill, southwest of the spawn, field 58. Marker 110442, 110442. There you go. 16 more. Our next one can be found at the very, very tippy top corner of the map up here. Easiest way to get to it is to jump to this rent-a-train right here. Here's field 44, rent-a-train, jump to that. You're gonna run north and west of the rent-a-train over towards this house that's in the corner. Here's the train tunnel. Behind the house, you're going to find your next farm ball right there. That is farm ball at 37386, 37386. The next couple are going to be up here near the temple. Again, as we work around the map, there are going to be a couple up near the temple. This is our temple build site, and there's going to be a couple here hidden in the woods. They're not hard to get to, but it's without knowing where they're at, they're super hard to spot. So the first one, we're going to fast travel to field 65, again property number 65. You're going to fast travel there. You're just going to run a little bit, west, a little south, and then you're going to get to this kind of cliff area. Now careful, because the collisions on these cliffs are kind of wonky. You can kind of fall through them a little bit sometimes. See, like right there. Anywho. You can kind of fall through them, but if you jump off that cliff, you're going to find this little cutout into the side of the cliff, and then right there at 1686 to 16 is your next Pokeball. And I'll show you right here on the map where we're at. Here is 65, 64, and then right here at 1686 to 16. All right, next one is not far from our last location. Here we were last time. You're going to jump over to field 62 was what I would recommend. And then you're going to be stuck kind of in the, again, kind of some weird collisions going on here with giants. Here is you can kind of walk through those. It's just kind of weird. But anywho, here on field 62, you're going to walk just north along this road, and you're going to find kind of like a abandoned cart on the left. There's your abandoned cart. You're going to find a couple boxes, and then inside of one of those boxes, you will find your next one at 1991 350. 1991 350. Our next one is still in the woods. You're going to go south from our last area down to section 34 or field 34. You're going to go ahead and visit there, and then you will be walking again kind of in a northwest direction. And what you're going to look for is there's a birch tree. It's right next to one of these, well, I call them birch trees. It's a Batula whatever tree. But you'll find this birch tree. The highway's right here, this birch tree with all the branches. And at the bottom of that tree, at 1754 853, 1754 853, you will find your next collectible. I'll show you this on the map. 74, 76, again, right there. The next couple Pokeballs we're going to do in a little bit different order. We're going to actually do this one right here, this one right here, and this one up here. And I will show you why as we do them. So you want to fast travel to field 72. We were just, kind of right here. So we're going to go to field 72. Again, you're going to go south and west from the spawn of field 72. And this one is kind of hidden right underneath the lip of the highway. So here's the highway coming down through here, and you will see this Pokeball sitting right here. 1917 1066, 1917 1066. Grab that one. All right, back to the highway. The easiest way to get to the next one would be to fast travel to this not the warehouse, but really the rent-a-train location. Here's field 21. Here's the rent-a-train. And what you want to do is you're going to have to go back over to where the highway kind of crosses under. And you're going to see these two on-ramp, off-ramp areas. You want to get onto those. And they can be a little tricky to get onto. You want to go down this one here. And this one is a little tricky to find, because what you're going to see is... where's it at? There's like a little support that's sticking out underneath of the highway right here. So here we are, the location, and then so you're gonna have to do a little parkour. You have to do a little jump, and then drop, and then you will find your next collectible at 1906 1596 and 1906 1596. That one like burnt in. Ooh, look at that. That's pretty wild. For the next one, we're going to go back right to the same spawn point because this one is a little difficult to get to because it's in an elevated position. So you're going to go back to the rent-a-train. Highway train. You're going to run north along the train tracks. It's a pretty good little jog. You're going to have to go north along the train tracks because the next Pokeball is right on the train. And again, it's in an elevated position up here. There's really no way on to the train tracks unless flying or getting on at either end. There's not really any way up. So you want to find this one in the elevated train track at 1529, 1179. 9 to go. The last 9 of the Pokeballs can kind of be found right here in town. In this main port area, you will find the last 9. The next two are going to be easiest just to fast travel to the canning factory right here. This field 21. Here is the dairy. You can find it. There's a lime station down here. You're going to fast travel there. You're going to go out onto this dock area that is south of the canning. Kind of have to go down to the little beach. You're going to go all the way out on the end of this pier and try not to run into stuff. I'm using fast travel for the sake of time, and so you all aren't here forever. You're going to go all the way out onto the end of this pier, and at the very end of this pier at 1703 1951, you will find one of the Pokeballs. Now, while you're here, while you're on this pier, the next one is right over this way. So the easiest way to do that is to literally jump off the pier and go swimming. So you're going to swim. Which, if you didn't know, Farm Sim has a swimming animation for some reason. And you're going to swim this way. Or is it up there? Might be up there. Oh crap, I thought it was down by the water. I might be losing my mind. All right, let's try this again. So we went out on the pier to do this last one. The easiest way to get to this, I've done it before dropping down from the top of the cliffs. You can do that. But there is actually a little walkway. So right here's the entrance to that pier we just went out on. If you come back here and go around the side of this house that's to the side of the pier, you can jump, go along the beach, and there's going to be this rocky outcropping right here. You can jump up on this and walk. And again, there's going to be some weird collisions here, so be careful. I don't know what's going on with some of these rock faces. I just feel like Giants doesn't have collisions on them yet. So you're going to follow this rock face. There's our pier all the way around until you get to this one right here. I don't know why I was thinking it was near the water, but it's not. Here it is. There's the pier we were just on. This first rocky outcropping, 1839, 1992. 7 to go. The easiest way to find your next Pokeball would be fast travel to field 22. Gonna go ahead and visit that. And you're gonna head east of field 22 over to, you'll see this little house here. And you'll find a bridge that's going over a tiny creek right here. Here's a bridge. You got this beautiful walkway. The scenery on this is just gorgeous. Underneath this bridge is where we need to go. So you're going to jump over the fence, go under the bridge. You'll have to crouch, go down here, walk in this again, this is so pretty. I don't know why. 1569, 1331, 1569, 1331, 6 to go. Back to where we just were. You're going to fast travel to field 22 for the next one. You're going to face south and east, and there's the school. So if you've seen the school in town, there is a farm ball right in front of the school. So you're going to walk from field 22 down here in front of the school, Pantai High School. Again, which if you translate That Japanese, I don't even want to talk about it. All right, you're gonna go over to this this little table off to the corner of this school, and you will find Pokeball, Farm Ball at 1519 1471, 1519 1471. Only 5 to go. It's almost over, folks. All right, we're getting close to the end. Next one, you want to fast travel down to the oil mill. Go ahead and visit the oil mill. You're going to go round the oil mill heading south, and you will find another pier with some boats. Not this first set, but this second set right here. And out on these little docks, not really a pier, but more of a dock, you'll have like this white police boat, which is really cool looking. And then over here, you'll have this blue boat. You're gonna right here in the corner of the blue boat. So here's the oil mill, south down onto this dock, 1430 1803. There we go. Isn't it just so, I mean, it's so cool looking down here. The next one can be found in, which is probably the absolutely most favorite place on this map, is down in the farmer's market. I just love the lights. I love the signs. I just love walking through here. It's just so cool. I wish there were more people. I actually wish they added more pedestrian splines through here, but I love it. So you're gonna fast travel to the farmer's market, walk down the street, and you're gonna find hiding in a little basket right here. There it is, right there in this little basket. 1284 1511. Let's see, right across from Crunchy Greens, fresh oyster mushrooms in the basket. 1284 1511. We got it. 3 to go. All right, next one can be found easily by visiting David. David's kind of odd. You can visit David if you look at the house directly across from David, this little brick house, and if you go around the little brick house, around the corner, right over here by this red box, there's David over there, right here at 1156 1610. We have 2 to go. I think on this next one, we'll just start with David again. You can get to it a couple different ways, but again, we'll start here at David. You can fast travel to David. You can fast travel to Field 80. You can fast travel to the bakery. But either way, what you're going to do is from David, you're going to go kind of in a south and then west area. You'll find this bridge over this way. Don't get run over. You'll find a bridge over here. Kind of a big bridge. There's a nice big river coming through. Here is the dock, but you need to get underneath of this bridge to find the next one. Again, here's David. Here's the bridge that we're going to get under. You can just jump down into the water. And if I remember right, it's over on this side. There's 2 sides to the bridge, and you're going to go underneath of this one. And just washed up, abandoned, living by itself under the bridge, you will find 1098 1710, Farm Ball 1098 1710. 1 left, and as a perfect finish to our collection. The next one is pretty easy. You can fast travel to the harbor grain elevator, but ultimately what you want to go to is the lighthouse. I'll show it to you on the map. It's down here. Here's town. Here is the grain mill. Was it the grain? Yeah. Yeah, harbor grain elevator. And you're just going to go out onto this little jetty, or, you know, I think that's what they call this, is a jetty, right? Like the fake piers, or a pier. It's so cool. And you're going to find your Pokeball right here. Here's the lighthouse. It's over in this corner at 1182 2019, 1185 2019. 1185 2019. That's it. All 25 of the farm balls, $250,000, plus you will get an achievement. Now, let me show you something real quick. As you collect them, you can actually do this, or you can go at the end. Now, once you have all the farm balls collected, if you want to see them, you want to jump over here to the temple. so you can visit the temple. The temple isn't built, but you're still able to see all of your farm balls. Now this temple, I'll show it to you finished here. Spoiler warning. I'll show it to you at the end of the video because I did finish it on another save, and we'll talk about that in a minute because it's a little ridiculous. So you're going to go into the temple. Up in the very top of this temple, you will find all of your magic farm balls. And guess what happens if you jump into it? You jump into it, you get transported to a super secret farm sim map. Are you ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3. I was just joking. There's no super secret farm sim map. Sorry, it does not exist. It doesn't do anything. It's just there for looks. But it is really pretty up here. Okay, so this is the temple. You can see it kind of, nothing's built. You have the foundations for everything. It's all eroded away. It is gone. And so you want to see what it looks like? All right, let me load it up. All right, we are back, and I will show you the built temple. This is the finished temple after you've delivered all of your products. As we walk up to the temple, let me just tell you real quick. It takes $8.4 million of build products. Thousands, and I mean, so many pallets of stuff have to be brought to this delivery point. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely absurd. I lost track. I mean, it's ridiculous because I'm going to tell you something. It takes 10 in-game years. I'm not months, not days, 10 years to build this temple. If you think I'm making it up, I promise you I am not. Statistics. I am on year 10. Year 10. I cheated in every single pallet. Cheated them in. It still took me 2 hours and 39 minutes to get this thing built. After cheating in every pallet. Almost 3 hours. And I just sat here and cheated it in, and I'd sleep. And I'd cheat stuff in, and I'd sleep. So many steps. It's ridiculous. Now, this thing is beautiful. But I'm telling you right now, I don't know. If you complete this in-game, you're the GOAT. You're the best. You're literally the best. To put 10 years into a save, if you do that, kudos to you. Now, you can see everything is built now. We have all these beautiful little buildings. It's really, really nice once it's built. You have, you know, this big bell. It's not called a bell. It's called something else. There's all kind of statues, and I mean, there's so many different things. It's insane. All these pagodas, and you know, it's pretty cool. It's really, really neat. And then we'll go back up here to where all of the stuff spawns in. It's just a beautiful, beautiful place when it's done. Is it worth 10 years of time? I don't know. The thing is you make money as you're doing it, so you don't have to spend money. All the pallets sell to that. It's a sell point all along with the build point, so you do get money. But then right up here, you will find your temple covered now with all your Pokeballs. And wouldn't you guess they couldn't even line it up? Look at that. That is just, my OCD is kicking into overdrive, something fierce. Look, come on, Giants, really? You couldn't like put the Pokeballs in the middle? You had to put them off to one side? What's going on? Nope. See, no secret level. No super secret level. Sorry. But yep, that is the end of the video. Oh my gosh, my brain's fried. I gotta go to work. Yeah, it's Friday. I gotta go to work. I'm kind of sleep deprived, as probably you can tell from the video. But that is all 25 Pokeballs. I hope this video helped you. If it did, you know what? Give me a thumbs up, or a comment, subscribe. You know, whatever you want to do. You know, it helps the channel. And yeah, let me know if it helped you out. And always stay safe. Thanks for watching. We'll see you later. Bye-bye.